Hey folks, good morning from the office. Sorry it's 8:02 this morning. We're supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. That is my fault. Trying to get everything situated. So sorry about that. 8:03 now it says. There's our phone number and the email address that you can always get in touch with us, and there's all the ways to follow us on social media. I want to make a quick note before we start the show. Because I know some of you, or many of you, tune in for national issues, and we have local issues from time to time that we have to squeeze in. And in fact, we are looking to start a newscast, a local newscast. So let me get that. All right, so November 5th is Election Day. And some people, I think, maybe are overlooking a very important election in Gilmer County. So let me just say this, okay? Today, I do this every year at election time for everyone. I mean, the last time there was a post-commissioner's race in Gilmer County, I interviewed Carlene Ferguson, I interviewed Woody Jensen, I interviewed Jerry Tuso, who ran for the office, gave them all fair interviews, approximately 30 minutes. I try to stay in the 30-minute mark. So today I will be holding interviews for the Post 1, Gilmer County Post 1 Commissioners race that involved 5 candidates. All 5 candidates have been invited: Jason Biggs, Hubert Parker, Al Cash, Dr. Ed Stover, Jerry Tuso, who will show up today for the interviews. There's no rules on the interviews. Candidates can say what they want, and they're just a candid 30-minute interview with a candidate to try to get you, the voters, the most information. So let's see who shows up today to talk to you. That's what I've always told candidates, okay? If you don't show up for an interview, you don't show up for a debate, it's not me that you're not talking to. It's you, the voters, and the voters see that. It's the voters you need to be talking to, and that's my goal, always to bring you the most information. With that being said, we'll talk about it a little later, but we'll be doing that, and then we will release them on our Facebook page. We will release them on YouTube. We will release them on FetcherNews.com. So they will be there for you to see for a total week to help you make your decision on what candidate November 5th for Post 1 Commissioner in Gilmer County. Now, I sent my pictures in late. Now, wait a minute. You have all those pictures ready? So if I did a random test of 70 pictures I sent 3 minutes before showtime, or actually at 7:59, they're ready? All right, there you go. I mean, how am I going to complain about anything today if it's just going to go like that? Anyhow, I'm in a great mood. By the way, why are the Democrats yelling impeachment so loud? And I'm just going to show you a couple pictures, and we're going to talk about it later, okay? They are yelling impeachment, and they're even going to have a Ukrainian specialist. Let's see. Where's that dude's picture? No, he's an expert. We're going to have an expert today. See, if the media sells you on who's showing up before they show up, then when they come out, you could say, wow, that was an expert. Number 66. I thought they were ready. Oh, they are ready. Boom. White House Ukraine expert, an expert, to testify today. If they set it up that he's an expert before he gets there, well, we have an expert coming in. Who's next? Well, we have an expert outside. He'll be in here in a minute, but don't you forget when he gets here, he's an expert. All right, so anyhow, they're bringing in an expert. And why are they yelling so loud with the expert? And I'm going to show you a list of pictures, and we're going to break it down later. This is why they're yelling so loud. You don't see this anywhere. Maybe here, maybe Rush. I'll even give a free one to Glenn Beck. And you know, I think he's a whack job, but I love old Glenn. I give him one. Maybe you'll hear it at Glenn. Maybe that dude, that whack job out there at InfoWars, maybe he'll talk about this. I'm just joking, folks. I'm just joking. Damn it. I'm just joking. But maybe this might show up on, I don't know, Mark Levin, Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson. Might show up on the guy out there at InfoWars. I just lost his name. Might show up on you know where, Glenn Beck. You never know. Might show up all day long except for these kind of networks. Number 10. This may be one of the reasons that they're yelling impeachment. Number 9. Yeah, this may be another reason they're yelling impeachment very loud. If you know who they are. Number 8. Man, I'm really getting a headache over this, and I just had to lawyer up. I'm in fear. Number 7. If I go down, you're going down with me. You little cue ball, you. You're going down with me. If I go down, I'm telling all. Number 6. I did it. You know I did it. You know. And the American people know I did it. That's why. Maybe number 5. This may be one of the reasons they're yelling so loud. Why, my God, the President of the United States called for an investigation into a private citizen. Papadopoulos. What was that other guy's name? Carter Page. Was he a private citizen? Let's see. Spying on Trump. That was not president at that time, which would be private citizen. Is that where you really want to go with this? Number 4. Oh, there's that loving couple, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. I understand Lisa I don't know. I have no insider information. In fact, Adam Schiff doesn't leak a shift of anything to me. I mean, nothing leaks my way. I don't leak. Nothing leaks. But somebody said, and I don't know who it was, but we'll find out, that when the two of these went in behind closed doors for before the Republicans lost their control and had to give testimony, one was singing like a 302 songbird, and one was holding his ground. Oh, I just released a pronoun and identified a gender. Just saying. So there you go, and maybe number 4 is the reason. One more. Number 3 is the reason. The judge. Never forget about the judge. So anyhow, we will go over that. That may be a long list of reasons why the Democrats are trying to yell. They have crapped their pants, folks. I'm telling you they have. They know Barr. Go back to number 5. They know Barr, Durham. Then go back to 9. They know the IG Horowitz is getting ready to release his report. And they are lawyering up. In fact, Comey said yesterday, the corrupt criminal former FBI director said yesterday, if Trump's elected a second term, he's going to move to New Zealand. I don't think you're going to move. You're going to have to get your ass out of here before they pull your passport, James. Sorry, I got to take a drink. Yeah, Comey, you need to get your ass out of here before your passport gets pulled, and you're the next one to get stopped at the border. Wonder how many of these guys here get stopped at the border. So anyhow, we're going to talk about that. So yesterday, I just want to go over this. I know, well, there's a professional, there's an expert going to testify. Why, they're yelling impeachment, and here you are glossing over. No, I'm not glossing over a thing, folks. I'm just going to look past all the yelling and screaming about impeachment. I'm going to look past all the creative narrative, the created narrative of the hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media. Okay? I'm just looking past that for a minute. Let's go to number 2. I want this one for a minute, guys. I love this morning. Okay? It is Joe, right? There's Joe, and he's got South Carolina locked down, but Joe Biden was denied communion over abortion views. Yes, yesterday. There's Joe. Let's see. Give me number one. This is St. Anthony's Parish welcomes new priest right there. Number one. Father Robert Morey is the newest priest at St. Anthony's Church in Florence. In fact, this is the guy yesterday that said, Joe, you can't have communion. You're a baby killer. Joe, you can't have communion. I understand you're corrupt. I understand your son's corrupt. I understand you've been corrupt. I could actually look over you being corrupt, but you're a baby killer, Joe. Joe the baby killer, go back to, this is the father yesterday, go back to number 2. Biden denied communion as a baby killer over abortion views. A Catholic priest says he denied Holy Communion to former Vice President Joseph R. Biden at his parish in South Carolina on Sunday because the Democrat presidential contenders' support for abortion. The Reverend Robert E. Morey, I showed you him a minute ago, told the Florence Morning News on Monday that he had refused one of the Catholic Church sacraments to Mr. Biden. Sadly, this past Sunday, I had to refuse Holy Communion to former Vice President Joe Biden. Father Morey, pastor at St. Anthony's Catholic Church in Florence, told the Morning News via email. Holy Communion sacrifices, Holy Communion signifies we are one with God. Okay? Signifies we're one with God, each other, and the church. Our actions should reflect that. Any public figure who advocates for abortion places himself or herself outside the church teaching. Mr. Biden says he's personally opposed to abortion, but insists that this should not affect political stance. Joe, you baby killer! Yes, all of you Democrats are baby killers. You won't come out and condemn Ralph Northam. I'll tell you what, Joe, I better not. He may do it. But if you want my vote, you want some, come out today and say Virginia should remove the governor immediately. Ralph Northam of Virginia, the governor should be removed immediately because he has decided what it's called. Fantasize, is that? I don't know what it is. But anyhow, he'll kill them after they're delivered. Yeah, after they're comfortable, Joe. Joe, you and your Democrats are baby killers. Now, the heartbeat bill is going to go to the Supreme Court. Now, let me just say this. I'm going to take a break and we're going to get off this, okay? But Joe, you baby killer, and the rest of you baby killers out there, first of all, thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. First of all, hey, Father, thank you, Father, for I have sinned. The Rev. Robert E. Morey told Joe, can't do it, man. Give me back the wafer, Joe. No, it's mine. Give me the wafer, Joe. Give me the wafer. All right, you baby killer, you. Anyhow, so, let me say this. I think everybody is pretty unified in the country. We'll go with just our country, America first. I think we're all unified in our country that life ends when the heart ceases to beat. That's it. Okay? We have somebody come in and pronounce them dead. All right? The hospital, the heart ceases to beat. Okay? Beep, 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 beep. You flatline, you're over. That's it. Come in. I can't get a pulse. He's out of here. Right? That's when we know, everybody, we have all made a decision that's the end of life. legally. Guy signs a paper. Yeah, he's out of here. Yep, take him off, Mac. Haul him away. Son, let me sign this. He's dead. All right. No, we've all decided when the heart ceases to beat that life is over. But we can't come to any conclusion whatsoever that when the heart beats the first time. So you put the little cold gel there on the belly and you're over there and you go, beep. Oh, guess what I found? Beep. That's life. You found life. Anyhow, Joe, you baby killer, give back the wafer because Father Robert E. Morey said you can't have it. Denied him communion. I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back. Yes, we are going to talk about impeachment, but I am not going to go over I would rather talk about Barr. And first of all, let's get our hero. Now, we're just going to give him a code name Rover right now. That's it. We're just going with Rover. That's it. Give me number 58. We've declassified the picture of the wonderful dog, name not declassified. We can't declassify it, so we're going with Rover. That did such a great job in capturing and killing the leader of ISIS, al-Baghdadi. There he is. There's the dog, and we hear he's recovering well. So hats off to Rover. We'll be back after these brief messages. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show.